the Animaniacs. And they're...
Milton Fine.
Milton, not so fun, because he's a bad guy.
Millie Fine.
Milton, the mule, made a mistake. While he read a map, he walked in the lake.
What?
That's how they taught us the letter Ilm in Christian school.
Alliteration. Good job. Christian school.
Like, also, well, there was like another piece of it. It was... That's for real. That's real.
I mean, it's not horrible.
I mean...
From a teaching standpoint, it's not horrible.
You know, Milton is a dumb name, but you know what's not a dumb name?
Milton Bradley.
Our names. All right, because hello, everybody.
Hi.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
Oh, and we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right, a positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Somebody smile. Oh. Hey, get it? Matt.
Maggie. Mama.
Hey, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome. Just like these fine folks did. Get your name in every episode. Get access to the archives. All that bloody stuff. Bloody, because William the Bloody. No, I'm on fire. I'm on fire tonight, let me tell you. Ow!
What?
No, I'm joking.
It's you
I know,
dork.
that was the joke, Maggie. But yeah, we're talking about Smallville because this is Going Back to Smallville, our weekly podcast where Maggie and I chit-chat about every single episode of Smallville.
Yep.
Week by week, episode by episode. Maggie, of course, has never seen Smallville, so this is a first-time experience.
Yeah.
Or as Madonna would say, she's Vogue.
No, I was about to say, don't. God, this is one of my least favorite songs of hers.
Vogue. Get it? Because it's not Like a Virgin.
No.
You ever hear Like a Surgeon? Cutting for the very first time.
All right, Lucy, Henry, let's go to bed.
Hey.
Daddy's going down the road hour.
Maggie, it's not time to go to bed. It's time to go back to Smallville.
Henry liked that one.
Hey, buddy. What's up? What's up?
I'm going to get him.
You're fine. Hey, everybody. This is Season 5, Episode 8, Solitude. I think I did it right. I thought for a minute I labeled the episode Fortress, but I did not. It's Solitude. I just get the titles mixed up. What? He's got the giraffe on his head. Special thanks to Smallville.fandom.com for helping us curate the info that we'll be discussing tonight. Again, this is episode 96 of Smallville. That's right, Maggie. We're a mere 4 episodes away.
4 episodes.
From the big 100. I feel like I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, hallelujah. Bless Matt.
Cover for just a second.
I am. Matt CR says, see, Lucy is having a nice Solitude and Maggie slam. Good job. Good job, Matt CR. We're 4 episodes away from the 100th episode of Smallville. That's going to be very interesting to see. Oh boy, your face scares me.
I never sneezed. I want to so bad. I took a Benadryl.
Pink elephants.
No. Listen.
Pink elephants.
4 episodes until the 100th.
Yeah.
Should we do something special? Not Billy.
Billy.
I know that's what you said
anything
last
associated with 100.
Like,
Billy.
Here's what I was thinking. What if we did like a live watch along for the 100th episode, and then immediately go into the episode going back to Smallville? So it's like a special.
So everybody gets to see me get mad at the usual tropes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let us know. Let us know if that's something y'all want to do.
Yeah.
So you can see, which obviously I would have chat turned off for Maggie. I would keep an eye on chat, but Maggie would just solely be watching the show.
Yeah.
And of course, we wouldn't be able to show the episode or anything.
No, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'd be like our Loki watch-alongs back in the day. Remember that? Remember that? Those good times?
Star Wars.
Ahsoka. More like a Broca. because it broke us.
It broke us.
Oh God!
No,
I just
come
wanna
back.
Sneeze.
What's up, Jared?
I just want to sneeze.
He just wants to sneeze.
I just want to sneeze.
Matt CR says that's an interesting idea with the live watching.
Sorry.
Matt didn't mute. That's on him. Right. Woo! You jump back, bro. Here, look. Show everybody how big you are now. Look. So look how big I am.
He's big.
Say, I'm named after Clark's Peepaw.
Peemaw.
No, it's Peepaw.
And Peemaw. All right. Original air date was November 17th, 2005. Maggie, this was the mid-season finale.
Oh.
Now, here's what's weird, or well, not weird, but here's what's interesting about it. The next episode plays in December.
Yeah.
So it's not like your atypical mid-season finale where like they don't have an episode until the next year. But theoretically, this was like the end of the first half of the season.
Yeah.
Because they wrap up a lot of stuff in this episode, you know.
Okay.
But then they open more doors. And you know what they say, Maggie? Love is an open door.
No, they also say, if you have lemons, make whiskey.
What does that have to do with doors? Hey, this episode was written by Todd Slavgen and Darren Schwimmer. No relation to David Schwimmer. Nailed it. Whose previous episodes include season 2's Duplicity. Scandalous. Duplicity, Visage, Rush. Accelerate.
Rush.
Season 3's
Hey.
Extinction, Asylum, Velocity, Resurrection, and Covenant.
Hallelujah.
Season 4's Transference, Recruit, and Commencement. And Season 5's Arrival and Aqua.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world.
My man. Dressed like a bitch.
AC Slater.
Did you see? No, it's not worth it. Well, Mario Lopez.
Yes,
yeah, okay.
yes. I saw.
It's not worth it.
We don't need to talk about it.
It's fine. Director Paul Shapiro, who directed season 1's Stray,
Hey, where are you going?
season 4's Jinx and Pariah,
Jinx, you and
and
me.
season 5's Aqua
Aqua.
and Thirst. There's no such thing as vampires, Clark. How does Brainiac know what a fucking vampire is, you know?
Because he's that smart.
Son of a bitch, you got me.
Mm-hmm.
You got me.
He's liquid goo.
This week's synopsis is provided by IMDb user Claudio Carvalho. While returning home with Lois, Martha is hit by a flash of light, followed by thunder, and contracts a lethal Kryptonian disease. Clark fears that Jor-El thus makes him pay for his resurrection and asks for help from Professor Milton Fine.
Is this bro trying to be like the Bible?
Who tells Clark that Jor-El was a dictator on Krypton who destroyed their great leader, General Zod, and the planet, but sent Clark to Earth to dominate the world.
Wait, was this all one sentence?
No, maybe. The death of Martha would only be prevented by destroying the Fortress of Solitude. Meanwhile, Lionel convinces Chloe to investigate who Milton Fine really is. When Lois, feeling offended because Lex called her a muffin peddler, meets Chloe, the double visits Luthor Corps, where the truth is revealed. Professor Milton Fine is actually a Kryptonian artificial intelligence unit created by Jor-El, but reprogrammed and corrupted by the Kryptonian rebel General Zod. I will find him! That's what I like. Instead, like most people be like, kneel before Zod.
Yeah.
Right. I like to quote the other one from Man of Steel, where he's just insane right before they all fly off in those dicks, you know? They are! They're dicks! They're straight, like, listen. I have dick on the brain sometimes, okay? But the person who drew this, they nailed it. All right? that is what it looks like. Okay.
Stop it.
And then they blast off from their balls.
Team Rocket blast off.
Man, that really gives a whole new meaning to blasting off, doesn't it?
It does.
All right, anyway, let's see. Fawn, a brain interactive construct, aka Brainiac, is trying to trick Clark into releasing Zod's spirit from the Phantom Zone by destroying the Fortress of Solitude. This is Season 5, Episode 8, Solitude. Maggie, what did we think of this episode?
I found solitude in the Fortress of Solitude.
I don't think that word means what you think it does. All right, so what do you think of this episode?
I really like the fact that Lois gets so pissed off at Lex for calling her a muffin peddler.
Listen, I think that's been exaggerated. She was pissed off at him before he called her that.
Yeah, but it's been building up to this moment, though.
No. Okay, this person, listen, all props to Carvajalo for the synopsis here. But Claudio Carvalho.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's not, we've only said their name like 29 times on here. Let's not forget that she first calls out Lex for doing his photo shoot in the place where Martha Kent works.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why she's pissed, because he's coming after the Kents.
Yeah. And
she don't like that shit.
And then also, top it off, he insulted her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I just like the fact that she goes straight to Chloe. She said, What do you have?
We gotta fucking put this bald fuck in the ground 6 feet under. What do you got?
Yeah.
And Chloe's like, not much.
Yeah, there's nothing. Sorry about
this one time he porked an English teacher. Oh, and he also got naked in front of Lana when she was like 12.
Whoa.
He did.
I know.
That's canon.
That is canon.
Look it up. Nell was there. Anybody remember Nell? Fuck Nell. I'll say it for you.
You say it for me,
I'll
please.
say it for you.
Worst guardian ever of a child.
She is, man. Remember when there was like kind of a subplot that Nell had a crush on Jonathan? And that just nothing happened from that. You know. Thank God.
Yeah.
God, can you imagine if they try to do a plot line where like Jonathan maybe cheats on Martha, or is at least tempted to cheat on Martha with Nell?
That'd be like a Riverdale plot line.
It'd be like fucking Everwood. All right.
I never watched Everwood.
Nobody did. I'm joking. A lot of people did. But I just remember, you know why I remember Everwood? There's one reason I remember Everwood. Because everyone was so fucking pissed when they couldn't have both Everwood and One Tree Hill on the CW, okay? One had to go when they merged, right? And so Everwood got shit canned. And One Tree Hill got to stay. And like the Everwood crew, like not crew, but the people that watched it were like, fuck One Tree Hill, what the fuck? And then the writer's strike happened and there was no new episodes of anything except for One Tree Hill, and it was pretty good. And it revitalized the series. It did. Season 5, man. They skipped college. It's crazy. Jamie's there.
It's crazy.
Nathan's in a wheelchair, but only for like 3 episodes, and then he's fine. But like, I mean, he looks like Lieutenant Dan when it first starts. Okay, anyway, we're moving on. It doesn't matter. Maggie, what else? What else did you think? Did you say you want to watch it?
I said I don't want to. watch
you'd like One Tree Hill.
No,
let me tell you. When you
I want to finish. I
I
want to watch those, see, baby.
to make it go away and let me rest in pieces.
Let me rest in pieces.
Let me rest in peace. So Maggie, what'd you think about this episode? See, you thought it wasn't tied to it.
No.
But it was.
Shut up.
What'd you think of this episode? For fuck's sake.
God, I've been telling you, and you go off on these wild ass tangents. Anyways.
Yeah. What'd you think? We saw Zod, kind of.
Yeah, kinda. Just slowly rotating in the background of the rhombus.
JPEG.
Yeah.
Just
slowly.
Oh no, it's a PNG!
It's a screensaver. Just slowly. That would have been a really funny screensaver back
My
in the
favorite part is when Clark like stabs the black crystal into it and everything turns purple.
Yeah.
And like just immediately James Marsters is like, you stupid fuck.
You fell
I can't believe he did it. What a dumb fuck. How could you fall for this? Oh my god, you stupid idiot. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
I will say I did not like the fight. It's pretty weak. Like,
it was weak.
You know, I mean, I feel like even when this came out, they could have done better. You know, like obviously now they could do better, but like even then, like this is 2005. Like we had like Spider-Man 2. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they could do Spider-Man 2 level graphics for this, but like, just don't do it.
Don't do it.
You know,
don't do it. If you can make it great,
jump
no.
in a
who cares?
in the fortress, like
who cares?
Yeah, just
it's a freaking
shoot
crystal.
Beams.
It's a crystal.
Yeah, shoot beams at each other. You know,
Yeah, and let the beams bounce off the crystals.
Yeah. Or just like have Chloe just like looking up, like, oh my god.
Or
and that's the whole thing. What?
You get a bunch of cats.
Okay.
And you set off a bunch of lasers and let the cats chase the lasers.
Laser cats.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
I will say there is one fight in Smallville that is actually a lot worse than this.
Oh, okay.
And it's another one where they build up to it for several episodes.
Yeah.
And then it's like 20 seconds.
Yeah,
and it's not good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
I liked it.
I liked it too. Just, Clark. Yeah, this is the one where. Wait, is this the one where Clark? No, God, I'm getting my brain mixed up. I'm getting mixed up, Matt.
Okay,
this has been a tough week for me.
It's okay.
Wasn't the one where he went paranoid, is it?
No, this is the one where Martha was dying.
Yes. Okay.
She got hit by the light.
I know, audience, that's horrible of me to ask, but my brain has been scrambled.
And like Brainiac is like, hey Clark, you know your mom's gonna fucking die because Jor-El is just the worst. Which obviously we can infer that everything he was saying about Jor-El is actually what he is real for Zod.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's not said that that's the case, but I mean, you can infer that that's the case. You know. So
yeah,
interesting that Zod was just awful,
the worst.
Let me ask you this, are you surprised to hear more about Zod? Let me ask you this, are you surprised that Brainiac's mission or whatever was to try and release Zod from the Phantom Zone?
I was kind of shocked. I thought there was more to that story than just, I'm gonna bring Zod over.
Wait.
I thought like this was all Brainiac. Like I thought he was working on his own accord.
Okay, like he was doing something just to fuck with Clark or whatever. Not like it's weird that he's like not serving Zod.
Yes,
but like going to this effort to release Zod from the Phantom Zone.
Yeah, because like, Brainiac's usually just all about for himself.
You could say he's all about that bass, no treble.
Excuse me.
I don't know why you would say that.
He's all about that Zod.
He's living that Zod
Jor-El.
life, you know. Wow. But yeah, I got nothing.
I'm retired.
Hey, good job, everybody. Good job, Maggie. She did it.
Good night, everybody.
Hey, you know what, Maggie? That's actually a great introduction to this next bit. Hey, this episode is brought to you by Audible. We hopefully awesome have partnered with Audible to give you a 30-day free trial of Audible Premium Plus. With your Audible Premium Plus trial, you'll get one free audiobook to start, and if you're an Amazon Prime member, you'll get an additional audiobook for free. That's right, with our offer, you can get up to 2 audiobooks for free. Sign up using our link in the description to activate this, hopefully, awesome deal. Wink. After your 30-day free trial, if you decide to keep your Audible Premium Plus subscription, you'll continue to get one audiobook a month for only $14.95 a month. You'll also get 30% off the price of any additional audiobook purchase you make, as well as unlimited access to the Audible Plus catalog of Audible originals, podcasts, and more, including that country music podcast that I was telling you about yesterday. With the Walk to Remember.
Oh.
Mandy Moore. Yeah. But here's the best part. Candy?
Yeah.
That's Mandy. But here's the best part. You can cancel at any time and you'll still get to keep your free audiobooks. There's literally nothing to lose. Sign up using our link in the description, get your free audiobooks, and cancel. Your free trial will still count as a referral from us, even if you cancel. So either way, you'll still be supporting Hopefully Awesome. Once again, use our Audible link in the description of this episode to get your 2 free audiobooks today. And now, back to the show. Maggie, let's get into war. What is it good for?
What is it good for?
Hang on, I'm cutting it off. We'll go back.
I'm sorry.
We'll go back. I had to show that. Henry eating the microphone.
Here.
That was just too good to not show. Here we go.
Oh, poor baby. He's teething.
Oh, he wants the microphone, Mama.
Sorry.
Let's get into war.
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
Okay.
Do you like that microphone, Bobby? All right, war. How Clark and Lana have progressed this week. Well, guess what, fuckers? They didn't. Because Lana was not in this episode again.
That girl's not here. She's not here.
Yay. Woo.
Yay.
There you go. How Clark and Lex have progressed this week. Well, Maggie, get this. They did not really interact, but Lex and Lois have a few interactions that we're going to cover here. So Lois begins to distrust Lex and wants to find a way to take him down.
Yes.
Which we already kind of discussed a little bit. How Lex and Lana have progressed this week. Again, no interactions because Lana's not here. She took a sick day. And nobody mentioned her. Did you notice that? Which was good.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it.
I liked it too.
I could get used to that.
I could get used to it.
There's something, the show felt a little bit lighter, you know? Like, it was almost like a better show. I'm joking. Like, I mean, obviously, some of the stuff they write about Lana is just not good, but I'm going to mute him for just a second. Let's see how Clark and Lois have progressed this week. So, again, Lois and Clark don't really do much together, but Lois spends time with Martha at the beginning of the episode. They really get along. Lois gets angry with Lex, partially for running against Jonathan and partially for her just being able to tell that he's a dickhole.
A big one.
Wait, there you go.
A big one.
A little pee-pee.
A little pee-pee.
Lois and Chloe look into Lex's secret warehouse. Lois shows frustration at not finding a way to take down Lex and tells Chloe she couldn't do what Chloe does. She wouldn't be able to give up. And Chloe tells Lois that's usually how it starts. And Lois looks to the Daily Planet logo. Bum, 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 bum. All right, now let's get into continuity. Solitude means the state of quality of being alone or remote from others, or a lonely or secluded place.
You can find solitude in the Fortress of Solitude.
Yes, but it felt like you were trying to say you can find, what's the word? Not solstice. What's the word? Oh my god, I can't think of the word. And that Benadryl's starting to kick in. You can find... Fuck, I can't think of the word. Matt ZR figured it out for me.
No, Matt ZR, don't figure it out.
It's like... shit. It's not solstice, but it's like you can find like
Sibilance.
No, fuck. Like it's like you're okay with things, you know? It's like
Satisfied?
it's not satisfaction. It kind of sounds like solstice, but it's not that, because that doesn't mean that, you know?
No.
All right, I'm moving on. The Fortress of Solitude is prominently featured in this episode. It could be another reason why it's called Solitude.
Yeah.
Martha almost dies in this episode. Jonathan gets angry with Clark not telling him about Jor-El's threat in Hidden, and Milton Fine convinces Clark that his father, Jor-El, is trying to kill his adopted mother. The result is that Clark is temporarily isolated from his family until he realizes that Professor Fine has been manipulating him all along, thus making Clark feel like he was in solitude.
Or he's isolated.
It could also refer to how Fine turns out to be a friendly Kryptonian, to not be a friendly Kryptonian, but a malevolent artificial intelligence, making Clark alone again. The last son of Krypton.
Matt says he thinks you're thinking of the word serenity.
It's not serenity.
It's
like a sad, like it's like you accept things for what they are, even though what they are is not great. But like you just find, you know, it's not really a peace. It's more of just like a
grace.
It's kind of almost like giving up, you know? Fuck, I can't think of this goddamn word. It doesn't matter. Like, it literally doesn't matter, you know? Like, it's not what you were trying to say.
No.
It's just what I thought, you know?
I know.
Anyway, Lana Lang again does not appear in this episode, although she previously did not appear in Exposed. This is the first episode in which she's neither seen nor mentioned. Hey, Maggie.
Hey, you know what? She's become like her ex. Why?
Talk for a minute.
I can't stand for her to be. I couldn't stand when Blondie was on the show either. I can't think of his name.
Why?
I called him Why because he always why. Let's see here. When Clark is in the fortress for the first time this episode, the clip of him taking the main crystal from the console is reused from Arrival. Wow. Probably because he's wearing the same clothes, I bet.
Also, I think I have this in here, but the lights that hit Martha are the same lights that hit Clark or something. I think it was in the beginning of Commencement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lois's new car is a 2006 Ford.
I gotcha.
It's okay. The 2006 Ford Fusion. During the original airing, one could win a Fusion by entering a Ford-sponsored contest and identifying the song playing during the scene with Lois and the security guard. The bruise on the right side of Lex's face has healed and is no longer wearing the cast that he wore at the end of Splinter. Excuse me. And, oh God. I'm trying to stay somewhat still because of the baby. Let's see. The energy burst that hits Martha strongly resembles the one that Clark saw in his nightmare in Commencement.
There it is.
Upon slowing the video down, you can
Just take that. There you go.
You can see the Superman colors of red, blue, and yellow forming the light. This episode contains the first on-screen interaction between Chloe and Lionel since his conviction at the end of season 3. More than a year earlier, and they are on bizarrely cordial terms, despite the fact that Chloe knows Lionel tried to have her killed multiple times a year earlier. However, it had already been stated that Lionel had been passing on information on Lex's activities to Chloe in an effort to derail Lex's state senate campaign. It's possible that there had already been a I can't talk now. Reconciliation between Lionel and Chloe. Reconciliation, thank you. Between Lionel and Chloe prior to this on-screen meeting. Martha says even when she is gone, her love will never die, mirroring what she said about Laura in Memoriam. When Clark tells Chloe that he found Martha passed out, he says he found her in the field, but Martha fell in the driveway. Chloe says Milton Fine knew...
Solace. God fucking damn it. It's Solace.
That's why he's thinking of Solstice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck. You know what I did? I Googled it. That did nothing.
No.
So I went to Uncle Chat GPT.
Oh, God.
And typed in, what's a word that starts with S and means to accept things for what they are or be a type of peace? It kind of sounds like solstice. And it said the word you're looking for is stoic. And I said, I think it's something else. And they said, the word you might be thinking of is solace. It refers to comfort or consolation in a time of distress or sadness, which can be associated with finding peace and accepting things as they are. While it doesn't sound exactly like solstice, it shares some phonetic similarities.
Okay.
Fucking God. All right. Where are we at?
I'll read this one.
Okay.
Chloe says Milton Fine knew as much about human nature as R2-D2. R2-D2 is an astromech robot in the Star Wars franchise.
There you go. You know, Star Wars. The War of the Stars, they call it.
War of the Stars.
Hey, Maggie, Clark reveals the truth to Jonathan about Jor-El's warning and his resurrection would cost him, which occurred in Hidden after previously lying that Jor-El wanted nothing in exchange. Anything about that? Shelby was last seen in the episode Hidden.
Yeah, Shelby.
This is the second time in the series that Lois mentions her car is a safety net for her, and that in case she loses her job or is without money, she will live in her car, the first time being in the episode Recruit. Poor Lois.
Poor girl.
Hey, you know what? She's looking on the lighter side of life.
That is true. She at least thinks that far ahead if that does happen.
She knows no matter what, she can count on herself.
Yeah.
Kind of says a lot.
Yeah.
It says a lot about her character if you think about
does.
it. She needs somebody, but she doesn't want to admit she needs somebody. Which, I mean, she doesn't need somebody, but she doesn't want to need somebody.
She doesn't want to have to be dependent on someone.
Yeah. She wants to just go through the world alone, you know?
Yeah.
She needs almost somebody to show her, hey, things can be super, man. Nailed it. This is the first episode since Crusade that Lois appears in where she isn't in physical danger.
That's good.
It is good.
Thank goodness.
She's always in danger. This episode marks the 28th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit, which he wears frequently throughout the series. 28 times. 28 episodes later.
That's crazy.
Like a zombie movie, Maggie.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's get into Welcome to the Party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
So, Zod technically first appears in this. His face being glimpsed, though it was far away and blurry.
Yeah.
I'd love to know more.
JPEG.
I didn't look into it. I'd love to know more if they had somebody, if they just used an old image of Terrence Stamp because they're already paying Terrence Stamp for the voice of Jor-El.
Mm-hmm.
So are they just using that? I'd love to know. I'd love to know. I didn't look into it, but I'd love to know.
Matt Zero says it's funny how confusing Jor-El's warning was at the time, since Clark originally thought it was Jor-El's doing with the incoming threat. Sorry.
I'm confused.
It's funny how confusing Jor-El's warning was at the time, since Clark originally thought it was Jor-El's doing with the incoming threat.
The warning of the asteroids, or the warning of somebody's gonna die? Let me know.
Specify.
Yeah, let me know. Because here's the thing about Jor-El's warnings: they're all bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, for somebody so fucking smart to send their kid across the universe, you know, just talk normal. You know, you don't have to speak in poetry. You know,
riddles.
Yeah, just Just fucking
It's
say, hey,
riddles.
Clark, like, you're going to have superpowers and you should probably be, you know, like a good thing for humans to look to, you know?
Matt Sierra said, someone's gonna go bye-bye. That's funny. I guess he meant.
Bye-bye. Yeah, no, somebody's going to die. All right. Speaking of dying, let's remember all those we lost this week.
We're all gonna die.
Well, we lost Milton Fine, aka Brainiac. He was impaled on the crystal controls. Maggie, do you think Brainiac's gone?
No,
No, he's not.
no. He's liquid.
Yeah. He's liquid metal over an endoskeleton. I don't know what I'm talking about. That Benadryl's really hitting hard, man.
Yeah, I think I'm feeling the effects off of it.
Yeah, like, I'm trying to remember. Did it even show anything to imply that maybe he's not dead? Like, I know the ship...
Not really.
Like, the ship went away.
Yeah, the ship went away. I think his body disappeared.
Did his body disappear? I couldn't
I
remember.
want to say yes. But, like...
Or did Clark just, like, chuck it into the sun?
I think Clark chucked it at the penguins so they could eat some.
Oh, maybe he threw it to the polar bears, and, like, the polar bears was, like, razzling the dead body of Milton Fine.
They're just, like, rubbing
Yeah.
all up in it.
And just, like, eating his
Eating them.
pee-pee. Hey, it's very cold in the North Pole, okay? That's why.
That's what you guys
All
say.
right, let's get Freak of the Week.
Major funky.
Yeah, Freak of the Week this week is Brainiac. Maggie. With the power to be a brain. Maggie, do you know what Brainiac stands for?
No.
It is the Brain Interactive Construct.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
My dad, when he was reading the comics, you know, they didn't really say Brainiac out loud anywhere. He read it as Branisk. Yeah. I don't know why, but that's how I read it. And then he said that he said it to his friend or something, and his friend was like, "Are you talking about Brainiac?" And he was like, "Oh." And he's felt really dumb. So there you go. I feel like that's a story that would have happened to me. You know? Like, it's very easy.
Yeah, it did happen to you.
I will say, the first time I heard Oa said out loud, I was happy. Because that's how I'd been reading it, was as Oa. But it's just OA. And it's the planet, like, where the Green Lantern gets, you know, with the squad and stuff. But, like, I'd never heard anybody say Oa out loud. And so when I heard it in, I think it was the Ryan Reynolds movie, was the first place I heard it, maybe. No, they did an animated movie that I think came out first. But yeah, I was like, Oa. Oa, Oa, Oa.
Geek Ledger's in chat.
Geek Ledger.
Fun fact, Sam Witwer was originally supposed to be Zod. They were going to explain that Doomsday was a mutated clone of Zod. Sam thought that was dumb and left after Doomsday was killed off.
So, let's see here. Brainiac is going to be added to the rankings. So we got number 7, our current ranking.
Sorry.
Tommy Lee Jones
And twins.
And number 6, Fake Seth. And number 5, Silver Clark. Number 4, Them Old Duke Boys. And number 3,
Just a good old boys.
Buffy Sanders. And number 2, Disciples of Zoe. And number 1, Aquaman.
2.
So you think Brainiac is worse than Aquaman?
I don't know. I liked Aquaman.
I mean, he's fun. But like, I mean, Milton Fine was, I mean, it's James Marsters. Like, he's better than Aquaman. Like, I mean, he's been playing the long game, you know? Where he's like, you son of a bitch, you idiot. You're so fucking stupid, Clark.
You white
What?
piece of guilt. No wonder Jor-El didn't want you around.
Maggie?
Number one.
Brainiac foot lettuce.
Burger King foot lettuce.
All right. I mean, I feel
Little
like
Caesar's floor sauce.
we would have been. Wait, was that another one? I feel
No,
like
that was something we found on TikTok or something. And you like fuss the whole time.
you're not supposed to
Supposed to
make the
put
sauce
in the
on the floor.
Yeah.
Like they have cans.
Yeah.
Like Jesus, and you're not supposed to be filming it either. Like, good God, these people want to lose their jobs. My friend Chris that worked at Little Caesars with me.
Yeah.
He once filmed himself. So we would get a truck in.
Yeah.
And like they would deliver like tons of bags of flour. Okay, like because in order to make a batch of dough, it took like one whole bag of flour.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pounds.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so
that stuff's heavy.
yeah, and so like we would get like, I don't know, 80 bags of flour or something like once a week, right?
Yeah.
And they would just be stacked floor to the ceiling. And so he filmed himself a few times just like kind of like diving into the bags of flour like with his shoulder.
Chris.
Like almost like a spear, And yeah.
Was he a ghost every time?
No, they didn't like open or nothing. But like, I'm trying to remember.
That's what I'm imagining in my mind.
No,
just him
no,
diving into
they
them.
were paper bags, but they were covered in plastic. So like,
okay.
yeah, you couldn't just like. I mean, you could accidentally pop it open, but it took a lot.
Okay.
Usually something sharp would have to be involved.
Gotcha.
But I'm trying to think if he did anything with it. Like, I think he just sent it to us, but like to the friend group. You know.
And yeah.
Or wait, no, there's no way he texted us a picture or a video. This is like 2006. Yeah.
2006.
He might have put it on MySpace. That might have been what it was. It might have
It's
been
probably
right.
gone. It's lost media now.
I bet it's right after I posted the video that was his memorial where I pretended like he died. Like people were like really sad about it.
I remember you telling me that.
But like, here's the thing. They're stupid, okay? Because it was obviously a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, at one point, fucking Spider-Man is at the memorial. And like, there's this one picture where Chris, this matters, but I took this picture of Chris, and he had the Hulk gloves.
Yeah.
He's like, right? And so I green screened it, and then I used MS Paint, and I put Chris in it, and I drew like like the most, like it's a child's drawing, right? Like there's like a McDonald's sign, like grass, and then there's a flying dick shooting at him. And so like that was in the memorial video, right?
Oh,
so
Lord.
like obviously it's not real.
Yeah.
He didn't really die. But
anyways.
yeah. And it said something like, "Hey everybody, Chris died. Here's his memorial." Like it was not, people are dumb. People are dumb.
Stupid people going stupid.
Like, listen, Chris's mom, I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sure it wasn't his mom.
Oh Lord.
Anyway, number 1, Brainiac.
Number 2.
Number 2, Aquaman. Number 3, Buffy Sanders. Number 4, them old Duke boys. Wait, no, we've messed up.
Wait,
number 1, Brainiac. Number 2, Aquaman. Number 3, Disciples of Zoe. Number 4, Buffy Sanders. Number 5, them old Duke boys. Number 6, Silver Clark. Number 7, Fake Seth. Number 8, Tommy Lee Jones. And twins.
Matt ZR says, gonna be fun to see when Fine returns. Fine was kind of smirking as if he's expecting to be defeated. And Geek Ledger said, I do find it funny that the show ultimately went with Davis Bloom / Doomsday being Zod, and should I stop?
I mean, you'll forget.
Okay.
Just
being
don't worry
Zod
about
and
it.
Feora's son, but that they also sent away before Krypton was destroyed. Even though Zod and Feora were both in the Phantom Zone.
You could
at
probably
that
stop
time.
reading.
Okay.
All right.
Deleting that Geek Ledger.
It's
I'm
fine.
joking,
It's
I'm
fine.
joking.
Let's get into Traitor.
I'll forget it.
You will.
I'll forget it.
You absolutely will forget.
It's okay, Geek Ledger. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. It's okay. My state of my brain right now is not good, so I'll without a doubt forget it.
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing about this, like about us watching this. I've shown Maggie the final scene of Smallville before, all right?
Yes, yeah.
Like, she's seen
I
the
know.
Crisis stuff, but she doesn't remember any of it, though. So, like, it doesn't really matter, you know?
Geek later said they forgot that this was my first time watching.
It's
And Matt Sear says, that'll be a while, so you'll forget Maggie.
Yeah, it's a
Thanks.
while. Like, it'd be one thing if we were talking about, like, something that happens on the 100th episode.
Yeah.
Like, that would suck.
It's all good.
But yeah, this stuff is, like, several years.
Yeah.
So, like, you're fine. You're fine.
All right.
If we were marathoning it, then, like, sure, you'd probably see it sooner. But, like, us going week to week, like, it's like a long time away.
I'll be honest. I'm shocked that I haven't been spoiled on it more than what I have been.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the fact that we've made it 105 episodes into this podcast and you're not just totally spoiled on every single thing. Come on.
Like I know there's one night in chat, like it went wild and like everybody's talking all kinds of stuff and I'm just like, I can't look at my phone. And I know one time I got on Twitter and discovered that they
the
became
witches. Yeah. Yeah.
But like that's all I've been really spoiled on.
Yeah. And like the thing is, like, even if you know about like certain like arcs in the show, like, I mean, at the end of the day, you know that this is a show about Superman. You know? So like, sure, it'd be great if you didn't know anything, but like, you know Superman.
Yeah.
You know? So like, it's kind of, I mean, you've watched Crisis on Infinite Earths, you know, like we've watched Superman the Animated Series, Justice League, like literally any DC related project, like we've watched, right? So like, I feel like that nothing's really going to catch you by surprise more than just like, oh, Smallville did it too.
Yeah.
You know, like it'll be cool, but
Yeah.
like, you know, it's not, you know, I'm not too worried about it.
Matt CR says no one wants to remember the Smallville rotten Crisis on Infinite
Yeah,
Earths.
fucking God.
I
And
couldn't believe it.
To be clear, when I said we've watched Crisis on Infinite Earths, like I mean, I did mean that the first time, but just now when I said it, I meant the movies,
Yes.
the animated movies, which
But
are
like-
fantastic, by the
But
way.
like, yeah, the TV show, like, I couldn't believe it that they had done that. I was like, what? I said, this was
It's awful.
the WB's baby. Like,
They killed. Well, I won't say who they killed, but the fact that just in case anybody's watching this that hasn't watched it yet, like the person they killed in the first episode of the crossover, you remember who it was, right?
yes,
Like that was ridiculous.
yeah, it was.
And like, I don't know, the whole thing was just, man, I can't believe they did Kevin Conroy like that.
Yeah,
Like we finally got to see him as Batman, but he's
but
like
we
a butthole,
yeah.
you know, evil Batman. Like just let it. Anyway,
yeah.
the real traitors were CW all along. All right, Brainiac reveals his true nature and betrays Clark's trust. That fucking traitor.
piece of crap.
More like Trader Joe's, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I want to go.
To Trader Joe's?
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about puberty, dog.
Yep. Big change.
Bingo.
Clark uses the following abilities in this episode: super strength, super speed, and heat vision. Boink. Brainiac uses the following the following abilities: biological manipulation, mineral manipulation.
Yes.
Damn it, Marie, they're minerals.
The masonry manipulation.
Super strength, super speed, heat vision, and super leaping.
Super leaping.
Because you remember when they were in the fortress and they were like, blah, blah, blah. It's like a goddamn pinball machine in the fortress, and Chloe's like, what the fuck? Did I hit tilt? Ah, look at that. Fucking- Look at
Jinx,
us.
yummy Coke.
Well, look at this, bitch. Yeah,
fuck it,
in your
yeah.
fucking face, bitch.
Hut train. Kids will do that to us students.
Hop train?
Like, I had like a flow of them like going,
Yeah.
doing papers and turn them into me. So every time that one of them would turn them in, I'd be like, "Beer, pew, 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 pew. Hype train, keep it going, keep it going. Here's
Oh my
another
God.
paper. Beer, pew, 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 pew."
I mean, hey, whatever way gets you through the final week.
Just
you know
look
what I
at me
mean?
like, who are you?
Is Mrs. Brown okay? She just needs a break.
I will say I did make a really good joke one day during a testing thing, and one of my kids laughed at it. I was very proud of him.
Do you want to tell us the joke?
Yeah.
Can you tell us without
Yes, I can tell.
doxing anything?
So basically, it was like rhyming.
Okay.
There's 4 pictures. A
Okay.
rock. Let's say a rock. Let's say tree.
Well, I'm sorry, you're saying a rock or I rock?
Rock. A rock.
Oh, okay.
Mother trucker.
I didn't know what you were
piece of
teaching.
Crap. God. 4 pictures that that there's only. Oh, you already got me messed up. Freaking hate you right now.
What the fuck? All right, there's a rock.
Okay. There's 4 pictures: a rock, a tree, a clock, and a bee.
Okay.
Or no, not a bee. Let's say monkey.
Okay.
So something has to rhyme with rock. Sounds like rock. Okay.
Cock.
Well, before I
Did I win?
no, it's clock. Anyways.
Fuck, I forgot the L.
Anyways.
I took the L for forgetting the
Shut
L.
up, God. Anyways, I told them before I said all the pictures, I said, all right, do you all see the picture of The Rock? And I don't mean Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Oh, man, listen. I just like start chuckling to myself because
Yeah.
I didn't mean to make that joke.
Yeah.
Oh, my boy's like, that was really funny.
I can't believe they know Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's crazy. You should have said, I don't mean I rock.
One of mine today was going to the tennis courts for gym, and you know how they have that like steel fence around?
Yes.
Well,
Bless you.
he looked up at me, he said, Mrs. Bryant, it's like a steel cage match.
Hey, Maggie.
Hey, Matt.
Speaking of steel cage matches.
No.
No flights, no tights. Did they break the rule this week?
They leapt.
Did they leap or did they fly? There was a couple times it looked like, I mean, you know, that could be said when, you know, that there was maybe a little bit. Oh!
Shit.
What do you think? Did they fly? Did they tot?
No.
Were their sphincters tight when they were fighting?
Sphincter says what?
Fight or flight?
No.
What?
Oh.
Nah, it jumped. Obviously. I mean,
They jumped.
I mean, like, there was a moment where, like, Brainiac is like,
Yeah.
you know, like, it kind of looked like
That's just
it's
him
fun.
trying to poop.
God damn it, you're right. When you're right, you're right. Speaking of pooping, let's get into drugs.
What's
Oxycontin.
Martha uses green kryptonite as a way to soothe her pain like a pain reliever.
Martha uses green kryptonite as a way to soothe her pain
she
like
did.
a painkiller.
I mean, well, I figured I
Pain
shouldn't.
reliever.
I feel like I shouldn't say like oxycodone or something. You know?
Oxycontin.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we can. We've said it twice now.
Oh,
So.
oh gosh, I think we struck a chord with somebody in chat about the Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Yes.
But Smallville wasn't exactly known. This is Greek Ledger, known for great continuity. Actors come back in different roles. Twin actors play different roles, and we're just supposed to forget what they look like, etc., etc. Also, they technically killed off Christopher Reeve's Superman and replaced him with 2.5 Lex Luthor. That's the paragon of truth, and that pissed me off more than the Smallville cameo. And listen,
Yeah.
for the first 2 episodes of
Lenny Luthor.
he appeared as Lex Luthor and Supergirl, I thought he did well. But every subsequent episode, John Cryer made me want to punch a wall.
Well, like when we were watching Superman 4, I forgot that he was
I
in
had
that
no
as
clue he
Lex
was in
Luthor's
that.
nephew.
And he talks like this.
Like, I kind of wish he'd played that character.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been incredible. You know?
I think that would have been really funny.
Yeah. If they were like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make Superman 4 worth watching for this
Yes.
crossover. You know? Like, I mean, it wasn't. But, I mean, and like, well, we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. Maybe we'll do a special post Smallville, like post going back to Smallville.
Yeah.
You know, we finished the series. We finished season 11.
Yeah.
Right, the comics. And then we're like, you know what? We're going to close it out. We're going to watch The Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh, no.
And we do that as like a 5-episode miniseries to end out going back to Smallville. So we can all just fucking bitch about it.
Keith Ledger said, honestly, didn't hate Superman 4. Christopher Reeve as Superman is always a treat.
Well, yeah, but
but good God.
there's a
the
lot of not good.
plotting on that.
Yeah.
And they use the same flying sequence every time.
And you remember the Nuclear Man has the voice of Lex?
Oh, yeah.
That, like,
I forgot
why?
about Nuclear Man.
Oh, yeah.
I went to a place that had the word nuclear in it today.
Hey, let's talk about
Nuclear
Milton
plant.
Fun. Milton Fun.
Well, that's
Tea.
just prime.
I got some green slime.
I'm roping us in. I'm wrangling us this time. All right. Milton Fine says, many humans believe the Earth was created in 7 days. I'm surprised it took you that long to trust me.
You're so funny.
So wait, does
Millie.
Milton Fine believe in Jesus?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of things he says. I'm like, have you been going to church?
Converted?
Have you been going to church?
He's like, so this is how you manipulate people. I'm joking. All right.
I'll be Clark.
You be Clark.
Please let her live.
I'm sorry, my son. The will of fate has already been set in motion. Even you cannot alter destiny.
Dad's given me so much. I could never.
Wait. This is a new thing.
Oh, well,
so how
sorry.
about I'll be Clark because then you're going
I'll
to be
be
Martha.
Martha. Okay.
All right. So Clark to Martha. Dad's given me so much I could never measure, but you're my heart, my soul.
Your father told me about Jor-El, Clark. I want you to know I'm more than ready to give up my life for the life of my child.
Don't talk like that, Mom.
You've given me so much happiness, Clark. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Without me, none of this would have happened.
Don't ever feel guilty about this. Do you hear me? I wouldn't have it any other way. You're going to be fine. Look at you. You're a man now, Clark. A wonderful man. My job is done.
No, it's not, Mom. You can't say that. You have to find this.
I love you, Clark. And just because I'm gone, it doesn't mean my love goes with me. It will always be in your heart.
I'm
Always.
not gonna let you die. I won't let you.
Oh God, I can't say it. Oh, baby.
What? Is
That's
it sad?
sad.
It is sad. I don't know why I put that on.
Yeah, I don't know either, man.
These supposed to be funny.
I'll be Chloe.
You be Chloe. Okay, you be Chloe.
You know, next time I head up north, I got to remember pack a parka.
How did you get up there anyway?
You left your key in the cave. Seriously, Clark. You've got to be more careful. I mean, if I can get up there, anyone can.
You know, Professor Fine said human beings were insightful and couldn't be depended on. He obviously didn't know you very well.
Insignificant.
What'd I say?
Insightful.
I'll be honest. I stopped paying attention to it.
Benadryl.
All right, Maggie. I'll be Jonathan.
Okay, I'll be Clark.
Here we go. Clark, when it comes down to it, none of us are going to be around forever. Now, we can't dwell on that. I think the trick is to just live your life to the fullest. Make sure you spend as much time as you possibly can with the people you love.
You're right.
Yeah. Boom. It like cuts to black. It's kind of like that episode where like the asteroid just randomly, and you're like, the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
why did it get so dramatic for like out of nowhere?
Yeah.
Kind of makes you think. Don't you think? It's like rain.
Oh God.
Sorry, we woke up Henry. No, like I just these last two lines I wanted to bring up because they both kind of kind of hint towards possible futures, right? It's like we know from this episode, I mean, we can infer, right, that Martha was a red herring, that she's safe, right? She's not gonna die.
Yeah.
But like what's said about Chloe, like, you know, he obviously didn't know you very well, right? Like you're very dependable. Like just kind of talking about how great it is to have Chloe, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like, what the fuck are they doing? And then like, you know, obviously Jonathan talking about like, well, you know, we gotta just appreciate the people we have with us.
Yeah.
You know? And then just like cuts to black. So it's like, who are they trying to hint at here? You know? Like, what are the breadcrumbs leading to? You know?
The witch's house.
The witch's road.
It's the witch's house with her house made out of candy.
Shit. Can I eat it?
That's how she tricks you.
Hey, Maggie, let's get into DC references. Part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it.
You become part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it.
I gotta blow my nose.
Dang, man, blow your nose.
Anything in chat?
Chat. Let's see. I'm trying to find it. Oh, Geek Ledger. Didn't Brainiac absorb people and take their appearance? Maybe he absorbed some random creature. Matt CR says, speaking of which, I do wonder if anyone would actually be able to use the portal in the cave to the fortress like Chloe claims. And Travis Mitchell's in the chat.
Hey, Travis, what's up?
How's it going, guys? The last episode of Smallville I saw, if I recall, was the episode with the meteor hitting the house and Lana's leg being broken.
I guess that was the season 4 finale, the season 5 premiere. Yeah. Yeah.
Matt CR says the Geek Ledger, that's Eobard Thwan. Brainiac just takes memories and energy.
Yeah, I was thinking Cell. I was thinking he was just Cell. Her like Cell, like the second step Cell. You know, it's like I'm Cell. Like before he's perfect Cell. You know. No, I'm Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Do you remember The Cell starring Jennifer Lopez?
Do you remember Anaconda starring Jennifer Lopez?
Sorry, did you say Anaconda?
Anaconda.
Hey Maggie,
Anaconda.
a brief advertisement of Superman Returns is included in this episode when it first aired. Obviously, it's not on like the stuff.
Boo.
I remember seeing this. Like they were really pushing it because I want to say it was the teaser, and like it shows like the Kent mailbox, and then it shows like, you know, the young Clark like jumping in the cornfield, and it's like, oh fuck, are they just doing Smallville? Like that's awesome. And then of course it's not.
No, it's not.
Fucking
It's lies.
I haven't like. Never.
I remember
I'm back into it.
I was hyped for that movie, and then I was like really let down by it.
I convinced myself that I loved it, and then I decided I did not love it, and then I'm kind of like, I mean, it's fine. Like I don't hate it, but like it's not the movie I wanted, but it's not. I don't know. Like there's some fine things in it. Like it's kind of the way I look at like the Snyderverse, you know.
Yeah.
And I say that about like all of the DCEU. Like it's not really the universe I'd want, and like there's some stuff I like about it, but there's also a lot of stuff that like that's not really what I was wanting, you know. Like it's too like dire, you know. And like I get that Batman can be like, you know, gritty and like, you know, dramatic and stuff, but like can I just like be happy?
No, never.
Watching a Superman movie, like,
Never.
you know?
Never.
I mean, he's fucking Superman. Like,
Never,
do I have to be depressed while I watch it?
Matt.
That was my biggest complaint about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Was like, I just want to not feel sad for these people for having superhuman abilities, you know?
Travis,
like, fuck.
Travis, he said, I convinced myself I liked Venom 2, then rewatched it.
No.
Oh, man, no. God, I hated every second I watched that movie.
Maggie, which do you think is going to be worse, Venom 2 or Morbius? Because we've not watched Morbius yet. I'm telling you, I can't imagine Morbius being worse than Venom 2. I just can't imagine it. Because here's the thing. I don't give a shit about Morbius like at all. Like I know him from the Spider-Man cartoon, but like I like Venom, not the movie, but like the character, you know.
Yeah,
like,
I do too.
He's great.
Yeah.
And like to see them shit on it, right? And even Carnage too, you know?
Yeah.
And like for that to just be fucking a disaster.
Yeah.
Like that, I feel like that has to be worse than Morbius.
Yeah.
Where it's just like not a good movie. You know?
Stretch.
But I also think Madam Web was fun. So there you go.
Yeah.
All right, Maggie. Zod is the 25th DC Comics character to be adapted into the series. That's almost one DC Comics character every 4 episodes.
Good job.
On average. On average. It's not actually that, but on average.
On what?
On average.
So one more
You gotta
time.
play the averages.
Acres?
On a verge.
Acres.
Like a virgin. Cutting for the very first time.
Whoa.
Lois tells Lex there must be enough dirt on you to create a landmass the size of Texas, which is actually the plot of the 2006 film Superman Returns, which had not been released as of the original airing of the episode. Remember when Superman flew a fucking island of Kryptonite into space?
Yeah. I shouldn't have had it.
God damn it. General Zod first appeared in Adventure Comics number 283 in April 1961. His full Kryptonian name was Drew Zod. He also appeared in the first 2 Superman movies as a military leader and rebel that was banished by Jor-El into the Phantom Zone. He was played by Terrence Stamp, who supplies the voice of Jor-El in Smallville, including this episode. Though you are raised as one of them, never have I seen a poem as pretty as a tree. The Camptown ladies sing their song, Doo-dah.
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
The Superman theme plays during the closing scene where Jonathan and Clark are talking. Which, I mean, let me ask you this, because I've stopped calling out Metropolis, obviously.
Yeah.
And, like, I've stopped calling out something else. There's something else that they do that I don't call out anymore. So, would you say them playing the Superman theme, should that still be mentioned as a DCU reference? Or do you think it's just a piece of Smallville now?
No.
That doesn't answer anything.
I think I fell asleep, to be honest.
All right.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, you know what, Maggie? Let's
I
wake
love
you
you
up
so
with the
much.
Talon mix. Remy Zero!
I'm sorry.
Hey, you know what, Maggie? I Don't Want to Fall in Love by She Wants Revenge.
What?
And Wicked Game by him.
In all caps.
Tonight's episode of Smallville featured music by She Wants Revenge and him. Get it now on cw.com/iTunes. All right. It's time for the countdown to Superman. 59 weeks until Superman returns to cinemas.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
And we get to see Nathan Fillion in a bowl cut and a Green Lantern
We
uniform.
might see Taylor Swift.
Cap,
we don't know
that's Deadpool. That's not Superman.
Oh, whoops.
Taylor
sorry.
Swift is not going to be in Superman. Who would she be?
Is. I don't know.
Just Taylor Swift.
Just Taylor Swift.
Like Taylor Swift just exists.
Superman has to save Taylor Swift.
I mean, I'd watch it.
Anybody would watch it.
I mean, obviously. I mean, listen, if they want to get like an extra, $100 million at the box office,
Yeah.
you throw Taylor Swift in the movie, you know? I mean, just saying. And that's what's going to happen with Deadpool,
Yeah.
Because she's in that.
Yeah.
That's not substantiated.
No, it's not.
She might be.
But it's not substantiated.
I personally will be unhappy if she's not in it. I'm joking. I don't care. All right, let's get into next time on Smallville. Next time. All right, Maggie, what was you laughing about in chat?
Okay. Geek Ledger said, LOL. Well, they put LOL, but LOL. Taylor Swift is Power Girl with big big fake titties.
She gotta have that boob window, you know.
You gotta have the boob window.
Listen, you can't do the Power Girl suit without the boob window.
Yep.
It's just, it'd be
It's a
like
given.
it'd be like doing Batman without the cock piece. just so everybody knows, I know it's called the cod piece. Just thought it'd be funny to say cock piece.
Am I dreaming?
Speaking of little pee-pee. Oh shit. Anything else in the chat?
Geek Ledger said best to worst Venom, Venom 2, Apollo Trash, Madam Web, Apollo Dog Crap equals Morbius.
Wow.
Travis says, I may or may not have a giant Morbius cardboard display up behind my bed.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Geek Ledger said, I'm just glad that Phil Lord and Christopher Miller are in charge of the live action Sony Spider-Verse moving forward after Kraven the Hunter and Venom 3.
So are they over the movies? Because I heard it was just the show stuff. I didn't know that it was over the movies.
Yeah.
That's great, honestly.
And
They're
Travis,
the only ones that's done anything good Spider-Man outside of MCU.
Travis said, I was briefly obsessed with Smallville when I was like 8, and then my uncle opened up a comic to the part where Superman died and told me he never came back.
My God.
That broke me. Oh my God, Travis.
You were 8?
Yeah. Oh God.
That hurts.
Matt ZR says, I remember a minor guest star with the next episode, if I remember correctly.
Ooh.
And Travis says, it'd be like Madam Web without Chinese food and a wheelchair. And Geek Leisure said, it's both TV and movies, but they don't officially take over the movies until Kraven and Venom 3 come out.
Oh, well, good. Kraven's gonna blow ass, right? Like, it's not gonna be good, right? The only way that you salvage Kraven is if a portal opens and Paul Giamatti's Rhino shows up. All right, like that's the only way.
I don't know if
you
this
say
is
it.
good.
I mean, don't get me wrong, it would not be good, but it would be amazing, right? Like, it would be great because it would be terrible.
Yeah.
But like, can you imagine just like R-rated, super gritty Rhino? Sorry, Kraven, and then Paul Giamatti's Rhino. He's like, "Hey, I'm the fucking Rhino!" Hey! Like, come on, that'd be amazing. I'd love that shit. You kidding me?
Well, how about you save it for later?
Save what for later?
I don't know.
Hey, Maggie.
Hey,
Next time on
Matt.
Smallville, Season 5, Episode 9, Lexmas.
What?
That's right, Maggie.
Is
It's
this the
time.
holiday where Lex's heart grows 3 times bigger?
Lex is on the way.
Hey.
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile lost its will and Joker got away. Hey!
Hey, hey.
Maggie, based solely off the title, what do you think next week's episode is about? What's the
It's
plot of Lexmas?
Well, I mean, it's pretty given. It's a version of Charles Dickens' classic A Christmas Carol.
You're close.
Okay.
It's like a variation of that.
Okay.
It's more of, okay, I'm gonna give you not a spoiler, but the basic premise of the episode.
Okay.
Is that It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it's kind of like A Christmas Carol, like obviously, seeing life and blah blah, but like it's structured like It's a Wonderful Life,
Okay.
but for Lex.
Okay.
And it's not. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's one of those that's like meaningless. I mean, it's not meaningless. Like there is stuff that happens in it that does affect things going forward in the show.
Yeah.
But like it's one of those where it's like,
Yeah.
not a lot of real things happen in the episode because it's all fictional. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a fun episode.
Okay.
So it's good.
Yeah.
Lexmas.
Lexmas.
Probably the most tongue-in-cheek title they've
Merry
used.
Merry Lexmas.
Merry Lexmas. Merry Lexmas we shall keep. Now we've got some panette meat. Father stole Lex's sheep. for our
Lexmas
Lexus.
Our Lexmas.
Hey everybody, we're leaving. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this week's episode of Going Back to Smallville. Remember, we'll be back again tomorrow night with Super 90s Playback. That's right. We're gonna be watching a VHS tape. Don't know what's on it, so come hang out with us. Will Maggie be asleep? Probably, but we'll find out together. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, a sleep cam?
Yep, sleep cam.
Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome or join us right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome. Become a member and get your name on every episode of Go Back to Smallville. Shit, I lost myself. And you can also get access to the archives. You can get a membership card. You get just all kinds of fun stuff. All right? Just go do that. And don't forget about your 2 free Audible books in the description. So be sure and go get that for free because it supports the channel. We greatly appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be back again tomorrow night. We'll be back again Monday with Furiosa and Garfield, maybe.
Yeah, man, that Garfield premiere was like lit. They had an orange carpet instead of a red carpet.
And then 1 week from tonight, we'll be back for Lexmas. That's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for watching, and as always,
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.